Okay, Louise, just to show you this next section, review date.
Here we see the advisor confirm the importance of regularly reviewing progress. In Flexible New Deal, this takes the form of a work-focused action plan.
So at that point, we'll be looking back at your ILP, we'll be looking at the targets that we've set for you today, we'll be looking at they've been achieved, and we'll also be setting some more targets for you. Okay. If you're on a placement, they'll be done with your placement officer. There's no need for you to come in and arrange an appointment here. They'll come out to see you. Okay. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
This last section...
You will see the advisor handling some additional relevant information. The practicalities of how personal situations are handled vary from programme to programme. The main message is that we, as the provider, do our best to meet the customer's needs.
You know, we've not really talked about because of these boxes and they can be quite restrictive. Is there anything else that you think might stop you, you know, achieving these goals that we've talked about or working towards these actions while you're with us? It could be, you know, there's some sort of additional, it could be confidential information, and obviously we wouldn't record it on this, but it might be something that we need to let staff become aware of, or something that your job centre advisor is already aware of.
Okay. There is something, and it is quite personal. It's not really job related or anything. Okay. I mentioned before about my boyfriend, and he sort of had a good job, and we're no longer together. And I think that's one of the reasons my confidence has been knocked, because it has been quite hard. Okay. And at the minute, we're sort of going through some custody situations over our little girl.
So you're actually claiming at the moment as a lone parent as well, are your benefits?
I am,
yeah. And your daughter's in childcare, isn't she?
Yeah.
At the moment. So is he going, is he disputing custody? Are you seeing solicitors, or is it going to court?
He has set visiting times at the minute. Right. Okay. But he's not happy with them, so it is with in the hands of a solicitor. Okay.
So is that something that you see, you know, that might impact your time here, your attendance, or, you know, are you likely to have to schedule some appointments?
I'm likely, to have to go and see my solicitor, and there may be a court hearing at some point.
Are there any appointment times that you're aware of now that you know you have coming that you've got scheduled with your solicitor, or any court appointment?
Yeah, I've got one in 2 weeks.
Okay. Could you bring that in just so that we can photocopy that? And what we can do is use that as an explained absence. Okay, so that won't come off your time, you know, your sickness and your holidays allowance. All right. Okay. So it could be that in future there are appointments that could prevent you from coming in to TNG or on your placements. Yeah. Okay. As long as you can keep us up to date with those, you've made us aware of them, as long as you can keep us up to date with any appointments, and if you can bring in some evidence, okay, then obviously we can address that and help you with it. Okay. All right. Anything else? We've talked over things like, you know, confidence this week and things like that. Has that been part of it, sort of playing on your mind, or?
Yeah, I think, you know, I've spent the past few years, and the only people I've really seen, well, particularly the last 12 months, has been my mum, my daughter, and playgroup when I drop her off. I don't really, I am really nervous about going into work, and can I still do it?
I think, I mean, I don't know how you felt obviously yesterday, but I could tell the difference between, you know, you said you were nervous on the first day, and generally a lot of people are, because it's a big group and it's strange, it's a new place, it's a new environment, it's a bit like your first day at school or your first day at work, isn't it, with new people. I think as the week's gone on, you seem to have become a little bit more confident, so... and I noticed as well in induction that working in the big groups that you were actually supporting other members of that table. I think it was some of the other... The learners where they weren't too sure of the induction books, and you were helping them with that, and some of the activities, you know, you've been quite mature, I think, in that group situation, because obviously not everybody is, and I think you've been quite a supportive group member as well. Do you feel that, you know, you're able to get on with people a little bit better now that you're here?
Yeah, I mean, I am looking forward to going on placement. Yeah. I'm still nervous.
That's good.
You know.
Positive, yeah. All right, I'll just show you. I don't know if there's anything you want to add on to that.
No, that's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So obviously we will support you with this.
The key elements of this video are to demonstrate how personal the meeting should be to the individual, and how important it is to involve the customer fully in the process. The outcome of the meeting should reflect the customer's individuality.
This last part, I just want you to have a look at the agreement section. It's just really to explain to you that you're fully aware of your programme, okay, that all the sections of the ILP have been discussed with you and agreed. We've gone over through it. I've discussed it with you, and it's your input as well as my own, and that you're aware that a copy of this will be sent to your Job Centre advisor for approval.
Yeah.
Okay. And nothing remains now but for you to sign it and date it from here, and then I'm going to do the same. That's great, thanks Louise. It's not been that bad, has it?
No.
The document or electronic action plan is organic and should grow, change and develop alongside the customer to reflect their individual journey with TNG. Further guidance and advice for PJAs, advisors, tutors or anybody supporting customers is available from your local Quick, Product Development or TNG intranet.
Oh, that's great. Well, thank you very much for today. Been very patient. Thanks again. And I'll speak to you soon.